The best motocross riders in the country take part in this weekend's Victorian Championships. The three-day event will be chock-a-block with action as hundreds of contestants jostle the jumps and hustle the hills. Some of the local riders took time out for a little extra practice today, ready for battle in the proper safety gear, including helmets, gloves, body armour, knee guards and boots. The Victorian Motocross Championships rev into action this Friday at Monza Park, Buninyong, south of Ballarat.
We start off on the Friday with heats and Saturday mainly heats, and of course most of your finals are on Sunday, and it goes on a point system.
Australia's top riders, including many from Western Victoria, will raise the dust in 122 races. It should be spectacular viewing as the riders attack the 14 included over the course, which is in top-notch condition. The gruelling events are divided into various classes.
Bike-wise, you start off at the little 50cc Pee-wees right up to the 125s. You've got 13 groups throughout all classes, and they range from about 5 years up to about 20 years.
The Ballarat Rovers Motorcycle Club has been preparing for the championships for the past 12 months, and organisers are hoping for a turnout of 3,000 to 4,000 spectators. The finals of this fast and furious weekend will take place on Sunday. The Creswick Golf Club's premier ladies event and Monza Park this weekend. It's the annual Western Victorian Championships, and for the first time they'll include new events for the larger 250cc class. The best junior riders in Australia will compete in the weekend's championships. So today, some of the locals took time out to put on their protective gear and kick their bikes into action. Motocross is a sport for all ages, including the Pee-wees, who start as young as 5.
They usually get a bike initially and have a ride around, and once they get a bit of confidence in themselves, they then enter the competition side of it, and their skill levels pick up through the different meetings throughout the year.
Tomorrow's club working bee will ensure the track and amenities are in top condition for the 400 riders competing in the 117 races. It's a highlight on the Ballarat Rovers Motorcycle Club calendar. This year's championship sees the introduction of the 250cc class, which is attracting great interest. It's a bike full of grunt.
A lot of older riders that like to get onto the bigger bikes, and to keep the interest in the sport, we introduced it into the junior side of it.
The preliminary races take place on Saturday with finals on Sunday. Australian motocross champion Craig Dack will present his trophy. Greyhound race real time in Portland. Knobby tyres dug into the track, sending the dirt flying. Not all competitors made the trip smoothly. At times, the machine took control, with rider and bike quickly parting company. Australia's best senior riders will provide scintillating action in 3 weeks' time when they line up for the prestigious Monza Masters. The Portland Sport and Game Club's rod and reel.
The final of the Monza Masters came down to an 8-lap neck-to-neck clash between Geelong's Stephen Andrew and Torquay's Craig Dack, who crossed the line to become this year's Monza Master. And at Ballarat East
for the Western Championship. The event will be the first on the Monza Park track since its recent upgrade. Peter Nugent reports.
The Western Victorian Motocross Championship meeting is one of the biggest events, attracting riders from across the state. As well as a strong Goulburn Valley contingent, there will be riders from Gippsland, Northern Victoria, South Australia, Tasmania and New South Wales. Today, Ballarat riders Chris McAteer, Michael Bevan, Greg Reeve, Andrew Powers and Scott Hudson checked out the recently reworked track.
Well, it's one of the premier tracks in Australia, and it's just been graded by the association as one of the top tracks, and we have done a lot of work on it in the past. We've just resurfaced it and made a few changes and upgraded the parts around the track.
The championships will be held over Saturday and Sunday with 5 classes: Pee-wees, 60s, 100s, 125s and 250s. For the first time there'll be no finals, but 5 heats in each division.
We've just changed the system of finals to give all the competitors a chance to get into the finals. Instead of having 3 races and a point system, they are now running point systems throughout 5 races, and that gives all the children more chance of getting in.
Organisers expect up to 1,500 spectators to attend the track over the weekend. Peter Nugent, Vic News.
Ballarat Football League team Dalesford says it's pulled off one of its biggest recruiting coups.
On the racing calendar. In the top class, A grade 250, Ballarat's Chris McAteer finished third, behind Glenn McDonald of Whittlesea and Geelong's Luke Hibbard. Ballarat's Travis Flintoff won the C250s ahead of Aaron Meyer of Bacchus Marsh and Travis Leeworthy of Ballarat third. Grant Hudson of Ballarat won the C125s with Westgate's Roland Diamond second, while Flintoff and Clinton Dunlop of Bacchus Marsh tied for third. In the D125s, it was a Western Victorian clean sweep. Ballarat's Paul DeLima first, Matthew Holsworth of Warrnambool second, and Matthew Penhall of Ballarat third. Other local riders to do well included Scott Powers, winner in the D grade 80s, Jason McGuinness, runner-up in the A60s, and Tim McPherson second in the C60s. Meanwhile, Liam McGee of Ballarat won the junior B grade 80s ahead of Westgate's David Konski and Chris McDougall from the Goulburn Valley. Peter Nugent, Vic News.
The Victoria's event.